What's going on, YouTube? Claykeys all back again with another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video, and tonight we got the news that Blue Demon Meliodas is releasing along with Chapter 9 and level up to 80. A lot of stuff to go over and talk about, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so we have a ton to discuss here, but the first thing I want to talk about is, yes, I'm still playing 7 Deadly Sins. The reason you haven't seen content from me is I've been way involved with War of the Visions, but I still love this game. I've been playing it every single day, logging in, haven't missed a check-in in my guild, and my guild would let me know if I did, so don't worry about that. I've been doing my dailies, you know, it's just that the units that came out after Escanor have not really inspired me to make content as much as the other games I'm playing. I didn't mean to leave you guys behind or anything like that. It's just I have still been playing, but it's been off stream or off videos. But now we're back after the slime anime, and I cannot wait for Blue Demon Meliodas. If you guys remember from my first couple of videos I made on the game, I did like these units that I'm looking forward to the most, and Blue Demon Meliodas was definitely one of them, so I'm excited for him to be coming in, and you can expect more 7 Deadly Sins content from me as we continue on and get more stuff to do in the game. Just, I took a little break there, and I'm sorry about that, but now I'm back. So, getting back into it, with this update, we actually get quite a bit. We have Chapter 9, Master of the Sun unlocked, meaning we're going to be able to get some more of that story going on, some more of the rewards that we all really need to be able to up our characters or to be able to summon with the diamonds. Next up, we have Limit Break Hero level 80 unlocked, and I'm telling you guys, maybe it's just me, but I feel like I barely got all my units that I kind of wanted up to 75 at this point, and now I'm already going up to level 80. It just seems like it's coming at me at a rocket pace, but that just gives us more things to work towards so it doesn't get dull for anybody. For level 80, I do believe we're going to have to be looking for those Gray Demon wings. Believe it or not, Gray Demon is going to be like needed now. So instead of you get Gray Demon and you're like, no, why is this happening to me? I need Red Demon. You still need the Red Demon, but the Gray Demon does serve more of a purpose. You're going to need them more often than you did before, so that's great. Makes the demons not so lopsided on what you need. So I'm going to hope to get a lot of units level up to level 80. If I'm thinking about the first one I want to do, Escanor comes to mind. Probably going to be Escanor, then Hauser, and then probably Blue Demon Meliodas, if I'm going to be honest with you, the newest unit coming out, as long as I can pull him. Let's hope so. And that's what we're going to move on to next, is we have an increased drop rate for the new hero, SSR Knight of Wrath, Demon Meliodas. So we're going to go ahead and pull up here because they don't have it in the in-game news like they normally have it just yet. And I wanted to do the video before I went to bed tonight. So we're looking at Blue Demon Meliodas, and again, he is going to be the main damage dealer when we're talking about this pierce rate, this pierce penetration damage meta. And what pairs with Blue Demon Meliodas, which I want to bring up first, is the Blue Lilia, not the green one that everybody's fighting about. We're talking about Blue Lilia. She's an amazing unit. I'm going to review her when she comes out. I'm definitely pulling for her, but how she connects to Demon Meliodas is her passive, her unique, and this is going to be used in a lot of different ways. Increase all allies' pierce rate by 50% of the value of the hero's pierce rate. So you get her pierce rate really high. That's going to boost up your boy Blue Demon Meliodas' pierce rate, and that's going to help Enchanted Hellblaze a ton. What Enchanted Hellblaze does is inflicts pierce damage equal to X amount to all enemies. So it's AoE across the board, pierce 3 times pierce rate increase. So it's just big damage piled on top of that huge pierce rate you get from Lilia. It's really going to help out and make you just do that much more damage. And when it comes to Blue Demon Meliodas, where does he shine? Farming 100%. As we go over his abilities, his 2 main abilities are AoE, and they actually do a lot of damage. Next up, in PvP, he's an absolute monster. He is just going to crush. And then also, I think he has some uses in the Red Demon. I think he might be able to speed up my team. I've still been working with Elizabeth. I know, make fun of me for my little damage, but I just didn't really need to upgrade yet. And I think the next one's going to be Blue Demon Meliodas, and that's where I'm going to use him around. Now, remember, for PvP and farming and things like that, he really wants to be paired with this Blue Lilia, but for now we don't have her, so we're going to use her without. But just remember, in the future, if you really want to be working with Demon Meliodas in PvP, you want to pair with Lilia, and Lilia is just good overall. Like, she's just an amazing unit, so she's going to be great in the future for you to pull for her as well. But after Enchanted Hellblaze, we have Darkness Flutter. Inflicts corrosion damage, and corrosion damage is like a dot that happens at the end of the turn. Damage over time. At the end of every turn, you're going to take a little bit of damage, and it's equal to up to 20% of the remaining HP on all enemies for 3 turns. So you're going to be able to do significant damage here with Darkness Flutter at the end of every turn. It's going to put a debuff on. It's going to help him do that much more damage because his ultimate is Devil Assault or Hellbuster, depending if you have the combined attack, inflicts weak point damage equal to 440% of attack on one enemy. So you're going to build his attack up. Obviously, he's built attack defense. 3 times the damage against debuffed enemies. And remember, this is AoE and this is AoE. This ability right here, it does so much damage. And his ultimate does so much damage. He's like a little nuke that just keeps on giving. And he's going to be great, again, like I said, in farming because both of these are AoE. Not only is he applying a debuff, a dot at the end of every turn, they're taking more damage. He's also just busted him down with this. High-fiving with Hauser and making clearing just a breeze. I'm very excited about getting him. The combined attacks we're going to have in Global when he comes out are going to be Green Merlin and Red Merlin. These are going to be the two, the Merlins are going to be what he needs to have on him. The only part about this I kind of feel bad about is if you also want to run Escanor, you really want Merlin as well. Merlin's just wanted by a lot of people right now. Shout out to Shattered. But yeah, so that's how it's going to be. You can see he's got 40% pierce rate as it is. You are going to want to put pierce rate on him, in my opinion. Like the instead of like just straight up attack, you want to put pierce rate on him. That's the way I'm going to be building him and trying him out. Looking at his unique passive, I've kind of waited till the end to talk about this, but that's specifically because I don't think it's that great. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, it's kind of mad to me. Maybe you guys can explain in the comments if you think it's way better than I think. So if Meliodas has 4 or less ultimate move gauge orbs, attack disables have no effect on him. So he can't have his attack taken away from him with the Enchanted Hellblaze if he's, under a certain amount of ultimate orbs. Well, that is awesome. And there are some meta, debuff of attacks, attack sealers out there. It just doesn't seem like it's that often enough to where I'm too worried about it. But maybe in the future it'll be more often and it'll shine a little bit more. But for me, just a little bit meh. I mean, not to be a downer on it too much, but we'll come back to that later. So that's Blue Demon Meliodas. Am I pulling for him? 100%. I have like 1,000 gems saved up again, or diamonds, just like I did for my boy Escanor. We're going to be pulling, hopefully having a good time on my stream. It's going to be great, and I will put a video of that here on YouTube. Moving on, we have new costumes coming out. We're going to be getting costumes for Demon Meliodas, Escanor, and Merlin, and those 3 units are meta as heck. So if you guys are thinking about getting costumes, this costume pack just seems awesome. Costume set 1, we get Demon Meliodas, we got the red one for the Crimson Demon, now we got the blue one for farming and then PvP. You know how Escanor is, man. He hits like a truck. He's awesome, tanky. And then we have Merlin, which either you can use both. You can use the green one for the ultimate buff and the ultimate stall, or you could be using the red one for the freezing and the freeze meta for trying to take on the guild bosses and stuff like that, and red demons. So overall, great costume set there. I'm excited to see what they look like and then apply, get those and apply them on the heroes if I think they're worth it or they look cool. Next up, we have a couple new main bundles. We have Demon Meliodas full upgrade bundle, just going to be able to take Meliodas all the way to the top. And then we have a new limit break material bundle. I'm assuming that's to correlate with the limit break increase to level 80. Next up, they talk about you being able to sell any of your leftover slime anime collaboration tickets or Tensura tickets, either your SSR tickets or your R to SSR tickets for a whopping Big Daddy Omega amounts of gold. 10,000 or 100,000. You're going to buy so much with that, right? Right? I guess in most games they don't give you a lot, but that is like nothing. So I guess what I meant to say is I guess in other games they just take your tickets away and you don't get to use them if you don't use them in the time frame. At least they're giving you something to do with them. But it's really tiny, so I don't know how you guys feel about that. Whatever, at least you have an option with it if you forgot to use them or decided you didn't want to use them and you wanted that gold so you could buy some food. Anyway, moving on down, we have some of the content mentioned in the devs notes will be available in the 100th day anniversary update. Now, the 100th day anniversary update, the dev notes, that was kind of seen as like an apology. Hey, this is what we're working on. Don't worry, the updates are coming. Because Global, if you guys didn't know, most of you guys probably know, has been kind of in a rough shape right now with the whole Green Lilia being on a banner instead of having to be for free, the 6 out of 6, along with a bunch of other stuff. Netmarble's been under an attack in some sorts from the community, and they responded in this dev notes, and it seemed like people, at least, I'd say the general populace of the game appreciated what they showed there. There was going to be clear tickets where like skip tickets you can use on a lot of different stuff. Patrols is where you guys are going to be able to send out your units and they're going to bring skip tickets or other kind of equipment back. Kind of like a AFK mode of playing. Knighthood boss, a new one's coming. Consecutive equipment draw improvements and auto salvage. This right here, I cannot wait to be using this right here. And then forum and social media platform links. They talk about all of this coming for the 100th day anniversary update. Just to put your mind at ease that you don't see it yet, they have plans to bring it during that anniversary. However, the one thing we don't see talked about here at all through any of these notes, and they bring these up and they don't bring the other ones up, which is weird, are all those tickets they're going to be giving us to do all those summons with, right? They're going to end up giving us, if you want to read the dev notes, they're going to give us an abundance of tickets for us to be using to do a ton of summons, but they don't mention them here. And so essentially the community is left at a question, and this just doesn't answer any of the questions. Were those tickets as a, sorry, we've been messing up, here are some tickets, you know, we were trying to make things right, hopefully this helps out, or, you know, makes you feel a little bit better? Or were they a part of the 100th day anniversary update and the timing just kind of went together? It would have been nice to get some kind of clarification on that from Netmarble and the devs to see like where that stood. And the fact that we still don't see them here just adds more to the mystery of, wait, first off, when are we getting them? And second off, what exactly were those for? You know, maybe you guys know and I'm just kind of overlooking it. 100th day anniversary or I'm a sorry tickets. Which one is it? I don't know. But overall, guys, I do want to say that I'm still loving the game. I'm having a ton of fun. I know War of the Visions took over a lot with my content, but I am still here going strong with 7 Deadly Sins. Again, I think I'm up to like 29, 28, something like that. I don't want to say too high, but I'm going to be getting there. Level 60s or above, and then 6-star awakened or above. Getting ready for those training caves. We're going to need so many units. It's ungeared. It's where we get our UR equipment materials from, and we also should be getting hammers from that, which hammers are like the better anvils. They automatically force an increase to the stat instead of just like, oh, it's random. You went from 2% to 1%. Did you like that? Like, that's what kind of what the hammers do. So they're the most wanted thing you can get. I think they can mess with main stat too, which will be great for your equipment grind. So I have been preparing for that, don't worry, and I hope to be bringing you guys more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross content in the future. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below how you feel about Demon Blue Meliodas, or if they're I'm a sorry tickets, or their 100th anniversary tickets, the ones that we're missing right now. Subscribe here on YouTube for more content. Follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ClayQZult, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.